Chief Meteorologist Chris Boone.
Looking back to what we saw last night, back to those 70s for those lows, but again, quickly jumping right back to those 80s, 90s, and triple digits once again for the Concho Valley. Back to those triple digits across much of the Concho Valley, including us here in San Angelo, and that's why we're continuing to see those heat advisories in place for our Friday evening. Those are all continuing until 8 p.m. tonight, and then expected for most of these to be reinstated looking ahead as we kind of look towards that weekend, as those triple digits are really hanging out across the area. Again, looking at kind of what we saw earlier this afternoon. We started the morning off with those very clear, sunny blue skies, but going into those later afternoon hours, we continued that trend that we've been seeing over these past several afternoons, where those clouds really start to build into the area as we really get close to peak heating around 4 p.m. and those clouds really sticking around, even currently seeing a lot of those clouds across the area. Those current temperatures, those aren't holding back. 103 right now in downtown San Angelo, 58 for that dew point, so those dew points actually starting to rise, seeing some slightly humid conditions out there. Humidity is sitting at 23%, and those winds right now out of the east and at 9 miles per hour. So for the most part, seeing some just clear sky, or clear conditions rather, out there, rather than those very warm temperatures. And again, even looking as compared to what we saw at this time yesterday, just continuing to raise those temperatures across the Concho Valley, about a 2 or 3 degree increase as compared to what we saw yesterday, and actually expected to continue tomorrow. Expected to see a degree or 2 increase looking towards tomorrow's afternoon. Those current temperatures across the Concho Valley, again, almost all of us sitting in those triple digits. We do see a couple of 90s, 99 in El Dorado, Sonora, and Ozona, as well as 98 in Big Lake, but the rest of us sitting in those triple digits, and that's present across the entire state as well. Again, looking off towards the northeast, that's where we're seeing those warmer temperatures, actually seeing 108 in Waco, 107 in Wichita Falls, and that heat really is just building across most of those northeastern parts of Texas. And even looking out across the nation, seeing the majority of that heat really just stationary over Texas as well as Oklahoma. So that's where we're seeing those warmer temperatures, actually seeing some slightly cooler temperatures as we look across the rest of the nation. Seeing 60 degrees in Denver. They're actually seeing a lot of storms currently right now, and a couple of storms across a lot of the nation. Actually looking at that satellite and radar, as we're seeing a lot of storms across much of the nation, and actually including us here in the Concho Valley, seeing some very spotty showers across some of those actually western parts of the Concho Valley. So again, out towards Mertzen, seeing some of those very spotty showers. We've seen them over the past several hours. That's just going to continue as we head into the evening, slowly starting to dissipate as we make it past sunset. But for the most part, those storms hanging out for the majority of our evening. Looking ahead to these next 12 hours, again, still seeing those warm temperatures, but we will start to cool down as we pass that sunset, looking into those 80s for the majority of the night, and then back into those 70s for those overnight lows. A look at that forecast for tonight, mostly clear skies. Again, those skies will start to clear as we look towards those overnight hours. Those showers start to dissipate, and those temperatures go back to those 70s, 74 for those overnight lows, with those winds out of the east southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And looking ahead to tomorrow, those clouds increase once again through those evening hours, rain chance at 30%, and those temperatures right back to those triple digits, 104, so even a further increase as compared to what we saw today through our afternoon highs today. And even looking ahead to actually that satellite for what we could be expected to see over the weekend, could see some very spotty showers pick up for our Sunday, and even looking ahead to our Monday, seeing some early morning showers. And then as we transition to the afternoon and evening, that's when we'll be seeing more widespread showers across the Concho Valley. So could be picking up some of that rain looking ahead as we start next week. So looking at our 7-day, again, triple digits, but a slight cool down looking ahead to the start of our work week.